Behind closed doors, many Nigerians are fighting invisible battles. Battles they are afraid to name and too ashamed to share. For people living with depression, simple daily routines can feel overwhelming. Yet, instead of empathy, many face judgment.
I think for me, I didn't even know early enough, right, that I was experiencing those things. It's funny that even though you are in that space, you may not readily know that that's what you're experiencing. I began losing interest in things. I couldn't sleep. My mind was occupied. My brain was foggy. And, and all of those things. And I was just completely had a breakdown even in my relationship with people. Until I reached out to a friend and I was like, bro, I don't know what's happening to me. And then I began to tell him, I was like, bro, that seems like depression, but you've got to talk to someone, and now I reached out to a psychologist, and I reached out to, did my assessment, my diagnosis, and they required for me to speak to a psychiatrist because I needed medication. So if I had known early enough what it was, I definitely wouldn't have even gone to the point of needing medication.
Mental health professionals say stigma remains one of the biggest barriers to treatment, pushing people further into isolation.
Depression is a disorder of mood. Mood is often described as an individual's subjective feeling. So most times when you ask someone, oh, how are you feeling? Or like, I'm fine, or I'm not so great. That's mood. That's how they reflect mood. But depression is a mood disorder in which there are what we call the core symptoms and then the additional symptoms. Now, what are the core symptoms? The symptoms of energy, mood, and interest, all low. Sometimes some people who are depressed or who struggle with depression may find that they have self-harm thoughts. They have thoughts of harming themselves. And they may also, a red flag that we often look out for is the fact that they may decide to take their own lives.
Experts warn that until stigma is confronted, many Nigerians will continue to suffer in silence, choosing secrecy over support and survival over healing.
There's something important about looking out for each other. We're humans and we're social beings, and so it's important to look out for each other. Look out for people who are the strong ones, the ones who never complain, the ones who appear to always be there for everybody else. Look out for the ones who have had recent significant life events. They've lost a job, they've lost a partner, they've been diagnosed with an illness. Look out for them. And so instead of just waiting and hoping, hope is good. Get help. Ask for help, because help is available. And help is not only just medication. Some people will need medication. Some people just need professional talk therapy. And some people need social support. Some people need financial support. But if you keep quiet, you won't get the help.
Nigeria's mental health advocates say awareness must move beyond conversations to policy, funding, and community education. For those living with depression, being seen and heard could be the first step towards recovery. In Lagos, Emmanuel Olubobokun, News Central.